What is going on YouTube, and welcome back to another video, man. And if you're new to the channel, my name's Nayar and I'm a self-improvement coach for South Asian men who are struggling with their dating life. And when you trust me enough, be sure to check out the first link in the description. That is my South Asian Warriors program, where I help South Asian men improve their dating life, whether it be cold approach, conquering approach anxiety, getting better results on dating apps. If you're a South Asian guy who's struggling with your dating life, be sure to check out that first link in the description. And the next 2 people that join will get a lifetime access for only $50 a month. In addition, I created a free Discord server recently where you can ask questions about things related to self-development, self-improvement, dating, fitness. Be sure to check out that third link in the description. And in today's video, I want to talk about 10 things that I've learned from going on first dates and really help a lot of you guys out that might just be getting back into dating right now, or are really starting to put yourself out there and starting to see, better results. So number 1, if you meet the girl through a dating app, you want to transition off the dating app as soon as possible through getting her number. Do a little bit of small talk, set up a date, and then get her number and get off the app, man. Women, again, have so many options, right? They literally could go on a dating app, every hour of every single day and just get a ton of new matches, right? And when that happens, her dating app is gonna be flooded with more and more DMs from guys, right? You're just gonna be, further and further down that list. If a girl matches with another guy on a dating app and doesn't really feel you, she doesn't even need to message you and tell you she's not interested. She could simply just remove you or unmatch you, man. So it's really important, right, to stay relevant, to continue on the conversation after you've planned the date, right? It's really important to get that number and get off the dating app. Now, there's a small percentage of women that don't want to do that and would rather persist and would want to, continue just talking on the app until you guys get to know each other better. If she doesn't want to give out her number, obviously, then that's fine and you can continue messaging on the dating app. But you want to, in general, get the number, plan the date, and then get the number, get off the app, and continue texting off the dating app, man. That is number 1. Number 2 is to not get super excited and put so much pressure on yourself. If you're a guy who's getting back out there into the dating market, who hasn't dated in a while, look, I get it. You're excited. In your mind, you're thinking that this has to be this perfect, amazing date that goes well. You might even be thinking that, oh, she's so great. This is awesome. I can't mess this up. You have to come from more of a mindset that this is not going to be your first rodeo, bro. Dating takes time. It's a numbers game, especially in today's dating market. Women have so many options. Don't psych yourself out. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Don't get super excited. Stop thinking about the date day in and day out, right? It just creates a lot of unnecessary tension. It's okay to be a little bit excited, but stop overthinking it so much, man. At the end of the day, dating is a numbers game. You need to realize that. Keep the mindset that this isn't going to be your first rodeo. So number 3, when it comes to going on first dates, women are actually more nervous than you as the guy. A lot of women, before they go on first dates, they're going to be doing their research. They've probably looked up your Instagram. They've probably stalked you a little bit on Facebook. A lot of women like to send their location to friends and family members when they go on that first date as an extra protective barrier, which in today's society, you can't blame them. There are a lot of weird guys in general, but just think about all those steps, right? Girls are more nervous than the guys. So if you're a guy who hasn't dated a lot and you might be a little nervous going on that date, realize that you have really nothing to be nervous about because your counterpart, that woman, is probably just as nervous, if not more nervous. Number 4, when it comes to going on first dates, is the fact that when dates don't go well, a lot of times it's the fact that you as the man didn't have the initiative or the balls to lead the date. Where are we going? What time are we going? When are we going? What activity are we doing? If you get drinks with her and you want to hang out with her further, you have to bring it up to her, man. Hey, there's this really cool pool hall down the street. You want to check it out? Hey, there's another really cool bar down the street. Do you want to check it out? Hey, do you want to go for a walk in the city after this? It's a pretty nice day. You as the man need to lead, need to escalate, and take things to the next level. Women aren't going to do it for you. A lot of times guys complain that, they didn't close on the date or the date didn't go the way they wanted to. But at the end of the day, they're the ones that kind of fucked it up because they didn't take the lead. They didn't escalate. You as the man has to take the lead and obviously respect the woman's boundaries, right? If you're trying to flirt with her, trying to escalate, and she's just not about it, respect it, move on. But the main thing here you need to realize is when it comes to planning the dates and escalating from activity to activity, you need to be the leader, not the follower, bro. Now, number 5, when it comes to going on first dates, if the woman doesn't offer to split the check or doesn't thank you, chances are the date probably didn't go well. If the woman shows no sign of appreciation, right, doesn't thank you or doesn't offer to split it 50-50, this really means that she's used to kind of getting what she wants. She's used to guys always showering her with gifts, always paying for every little thing for her. This probably isn't the type of woman you want. Her reaction to you paying for the first date really goes a long way, and that's something you need to be mindful of, man. So rule number 6 when it comes to going on first dates has to do with the ending of the first date. Say you go on a date during the weeknight, right? Where the girl might have to wake up early the next morning, might have to go to work. What I like to do on the end of first dates is obviously give her a hug and then just tell her, hey, text me when you get back home. When a woman does not text you after the first date, like right after the date ends, right after she gets back home, if she does not send you a text letting you know that she's reached back home safe and that she had a great time, that means that the connection just wasn't there. But the best way to really go about this is at the end of your dates, just tell her, ask her, hey, text me when you get back home safe, right? Something simple as that. And if she texts you after she gets back home safe, says she has a great night, you can easily continue the conversation on through there. But if you receive literally 0 text messages from her, 0 communication from her after the first date, that is the biggest sign that the date didn't go well and she's not someone that you should continue pursuing further, man. Now, number 7 when it comes to going on first dates is a rule that a lot of guys don't want to admit, but it's simply the fact that if you don't hook up with her on the first date, man, it's not the end of the world, bro. A lot of dating coaches these days say this thing where if you guys don't at least kiss on the first date, it's over. I disagree with that. There are a lot of girls out there that still want to make that first date as more of an icebreaker, trying to see if there's any amount of relatability, man. A lot of times, your first dates will be during a normal weeknight, right? Even if you don't end up closing the deal, don't just count that date out as a failure, bro. At the end of the day, there's still a lot of women out there that use Engage that first date to really see if there is that connection. Now, transitioning on to point number 8 when it comes to first date rules, if she brings friends, if she brings her girlfriends with her, if she even asks you if she can bring a friend, be upfront and tell her no, man. If she brings her friends, man, that's not a date. That's just like a huge groupie session. Okay, look, I get it. You're hanging out with a cute, beautiful woman. You don't want to F it up. But at the same time, you need to realize what you're there for. You're there to go on a date, establish a connection, see if you vibe with this girl, make her your girlfriend eventually. You're not there to just hang out with her and a bunch of friends, man. So that is a huge red flag, man. If she offers to bring her friends, she doesn't see you in that romantic limelight, like at all. You need to make your intentions known up front, bro, that this is a date, not just some giant hangout session. Now, the 9th rule when it comes to going on first dates is stick to more activity-based dates as opposed to traditional dinner and drinks first dates. Activity dates could be mini golfing, bowling, axe throwing. And even if you do something like drinks, you want to transition it to some type of activity afterward, right? So say you're getting a coffee, right? It's so boring to just sit at Starbucks and interview each other for like an hour or two, You want to really transition it, right? Grab the coffee and then maybe go for a walk in the city, right? If you guys get drinks, transition the date to like a pool hall or some type of activity you could do, right? Maybe you go to a bar that's not just getting drinks, but maybe it's karaoke, right? It's a fun activity. At the end of the day, you want to either plan activity first dates from the start, or you want to transition a traditional, drinks first date to an activity date right after you guys get drinks, man. And it also goes back to the fact that you want to create a more memorable experience. Women, again, have so many options. They've gone on so many dates, so many traditional coffee and drinks and dinner first dates at this point. You want to really stand out, and the best way to stand out is to do some type of activity instead of just sitting at a bar being bored, interviewing each other. You're not going to come off as that memorable. You're not going to really make yourself stand out from the vast majority of other guys. Really start establishing that connection early on. Bring out that fun, memorable side to you so you really stand out to the woman. So rule number 10 when it comes to going on first dates is you want to confirm the date either the evening before the date happens or the morning of the date. So say you guys made plans, on Tuesday to go mini golfing for Friday. A couple days later, Thursday evening, just shoot her a quick text. Hey, just confirming we still on tomorrow for 7 p.m. Or the morning of Friday, just shoot her a quick text. Hey, see you at 7 p.m. tonight for mini golf. So you originally make the plans, right? And then either the evening before that date actually happens or the morning of that date, confirm the plans. You don't want to wait till it's like 2 hours before the date to be like, hey, are we still on, right? A lot of things happen. Make sure you confirm your plans with the girl either the morning of the date if it's an evening first date, or the evening before the date if it's a morning-based first date, man. Also, things come up unexpectedly all the time, man. You don't want to make plans for a date for Friday, right? And you say you made the plans all the way, Monday of that same week, and then you don't text her at all, and you wait, 2 hours before that date happens on Friday. There's a good chance she's gonna flake. Don't wait forever to confirm, right? Don't confirm like a couple hours before the date. So anyways, guys, I hope that video helped. If you're an Indian guy, a South Asian guy who's struggling with your dating life, be sure to check out that first link in the description. That is my South Asian Warriors program. The next 2 people that sign up will get access, lifetime access for just $50 a month. So be sure to check out that first link in the description. And also be sure to sign up for my free Discord server, man. It's a free server where you can ask questions on dating, lifestyle, fitness. Make sure to join that free Discord server. That is the 3rd link in the description. And with all that being said, guys, like, comment, subscribe, drop a comment below, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.